Okay guys, we're back in here. I'm on to my first signal, but there will be some breathing in there because I can't use my microphone because it's raining. So basically all it is the GoPro, whatever it picks up, it amplifies it. So that's why you hear the breathing so heavy, is because of the GoPro. But just bear with me. So here's our first signal. I was hoping it wasn't on a rain, but we got some snow last night, so should be right here. Honestly, it's coming in the 60s. I'm almost sure it's an Indian. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I doubt if I'm going to be able to see it. It's still dark back here, but sometimes the camera will adjust for that, so you guys might be able to see it. But I'm pretty sure it's an Indian. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get on something else. Like I said, guys, it's kind of dark back here, but look at this. I don't know if this is a large scent. It's actually some kind of coking. But see how the corners are cut? See how it is? It's weird looking. It's starting to get daylight, but like I said, we got rain too. But it was sitting in the 40s. I'm not for sure what it is. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's pretty cool though. Look at the, I mean, it's not round. See how it's odd shape? So I'll get back to you as soon as I get on something else. Okay guys, I think I'm on to something. Well, I just dug a piece of trash here. But now listen. Man, it sounds good, but like I said, just dug a piece of trash right beside it. Huh. Let's get down in it. There it is right there. See it? It's still too dark. I can't tell. It looks like silver. Yeah, it's silver. Thank God. Well, it's been a couple weeks since I pulled a silver out here. So we got some merc dime. I don't know. I'm not really for sure, guys, but that looks like a 1916. But it's so dark out here. It doesn't have a mint mark on the back though. It might, I'm not positive, but like I said, I'll put it in the video. Pretty cool though. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get on something else. Okay guys, I'm on to something. Sitting in the I-50s. It's coming pretty good. Thought. It's either like a piece of jewelry or it could be a coupling. Well, it's got some kind of design on it. Pretty sure it's probably a coupling to the design. I mean, I'm not for sure. I mean, it's shiny on the backside, and I don't know if it could be gold or not, but I mean, it looks, and you know it's old. Well, I'll get back to you as soon as I get on something else. Okay guys, I'm on to something. I mean, these older silvers will hit that low. Drop it. Huh. It's weird. Yeah, I dug that other piece of that thing I thought was a coupling way over there. Now I got another one. I mean, it's possible it could be the, you know, multiple people got the same thing. I don't even know what, this don't even have nothing on, I don't think. That's it. I'm not even for sure if that's what it is. Oh, well, I'll get back to you as soon as I got something else. Okay guys, I'm gonna do a signal. It's hitting in the 60s. That's it. Basically right now I'm in that spot where I found that first seeded dime. The first silver I found right here. But I never did grit any of it. There it is. I tried to grab another brush this morning. I couldn't find one in the garage. So I don't have to do this shit. Plus it's a little wet out here now. I don't know. I think it's an Indian because of the way it rung up. But I'm not for sure. You guys can see. I mean, I think it is. See right there. You can kind of tell around the outside. Pretty sure it's an Indian. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get on something else. Okay, guys, I got a high time. It could just be a quarter. A clad quarter. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Like I said, they come right in. Nah, that's something else. Huh. I could tell when I picked it up because it's real light. It's aluminum. It's kind of weird. It's some kind of gaming token though. I don't know if it's old. I mean, it can't, I don't think it would be that old, but I don't know. And it says 1847, so it's like a presidential. Maybe it's a Cracker Jack toy. That's it. But then on this side, it says shells. That's all. I mean, see, that's what it says. I'm not for sure, guys, but it is aluminum. So I'll let you go, and I'll get back to you as soon as I get on something else. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a nickel signal. Oh, there's my pinpointer. A lot of it's just when you got any kind of cable. This lanyard I got it works great compared to the ones I've had. You know what I mean? Because it's heavy duty. Because when you're in the woods like this, you get them all tangled up in these little branches and stuff. Huh. There it is. Come on, be an old one. Because this section, this is where I was on the start when I got here, but I started on the other. Lucky I did, because then I found that silver. And we got a V-nickel set. But this is the side I haven't really found a lot. And there's got to be stuff here. Well, obviously there is. So we got our first V-nickel. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get on something else. Okay, guys, I want another nickel seeker. But it's pretty good because there's an old tree laying right here. The roots are exposed. So it could be trash, but also it could be an old nickel. A lot of roots. Color it looks like. There it is right there. See it fly out of there? It's definitely a nickel. You know what I'm saying? There's like a tree here with the roots exposed. This tree fell over. So this is possible this was right underneath it. Huh. I'll try to make sure I put a brush in my bag. I mean, I can clean them up. I usually, before I do the wrap up, I sit down and go over them with my fingernail. Because I know this has got to be old. That's a buffalo. I can see it there, the headband right here. Well, you can tell now, it's pretty obvious. I guess you need to let it dry a little bit. See, it's a buffalo nickel. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get on something else. But like I was telling you guys about, you know, wealthy people come back here. But that's what this is. This is actually an old button. But look at this side. It's got gold on it. You know what I mean? But you can see the shank. The shank's still intact. But it's basically a gold button. I mean, it's not solid gold, but you know what I mean? Pretty cool, huh? Well, I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get on something else. Okay, guys, we're gonna call it a day. But it rained most of the time, but it didn't rain the whole time. But it's kind of muddy back here. But like I said, when you're in the woods, it's not as muddy as you think. I mean, some of the trails back here are real muddy, like where you'll sink in it. So I kind of avoided those. I kind of jumped around a lot. Most of the coins I found were in the spots that we have already done. Then I kind of veered off and went down the one side, hoping, I just think, you know, the way the scenery is, I figured this would be an area where people would be, but I didn't find anything. You know, I found some clad and that was it, you know, like a couple quarters or something like that. But I'll show you what we found. So we did find another 1916 mercury dime. This is a key date, but it doesn't have a mint mark. I wish it did. This is the second one I found. I think second or third. We did find one Indian. I don't know if you guys, I had a hell of a time cleaning it up. I should be able to get a date off of it when I get home. We got us a V nickel. Looks like it's a 1902. Got us a buffalo nickel. I never seen a coin like this before, but I cleaned it up. I think it says this 1981. At first I thought it said 1881, but it's some weird shaped foreign coin. It's got some guy's face on there. Look at the back of it. Back of it looks weird too. I'm not for sure. This is the first time I've ever found one, but I'm pretty sure it's just a 1981. Then we got this aluminum token here. I'm not for sure either. I don't know if that's a Cracker Jack or what. And like I said, we dug a ton of wheat pennies. These are, some of them I was thinking they were Indians, but they're not. I stood here for a while cleaning them up. Then we got a couple things that I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is some fancy watch key or really don't know. We got a button with some gold on it. This pin here. I mean, it's possible this, there's no way it's modern. This has got to be old as shit. I don't know why it's shiny like that, or just don't have a clue. And it's just another pin. And these here too, I think these might be cufflinks. The same thing, I'm not positive. This one here's got a little design on it. But we had a pretty good day. I mean, anytime you find silver, I got that silver like right off, so I was happy about that. But I think a couple of those wheat pennies I was thinking was Indians, and they weren't. But when I find stuff right off, it gives me time to scope out the place. And this place is huge, man. I mean, we haven't even put a dent in it. I mean, it's unbelievable, really. I mean, the main area where I found that gold coin, I found that trime and everything, that's basically seems to be like the most hot area there is, but it's not very hot because I've hit it so many times. I mean, basically when I come back, when I come in here, that's right where I'm at. So I usually start there. But I found an old map, and like I said, we keep finding these horseshoes, and there used to be stables in here. There used to be all kinds of stuff back here. I mean, this place has been here since like 1810. It was like some kind of like a rich people's getaway place, you know, like in the early 1800s. I mean, I'm not for sure. I like even that park. I mean, I found that park a different way than just finding a park. You know, I seen something, and you have to think outside the box. And I'm like, man, if there was people, because they said there was people back here during political elections, you know, campaigning. And I was like, well, if they're back here campaigning, it had to be a park. But I'm not for sure. I think the part where I think the park was, I think it was just private property, and the guy just let people come back here, but I'm not for sure. Then the side where I'm standing at right now, I'm pretty sure there was a resort in here. And there used to be like a lake behind me, but it's completely gone. And that's another spot I wanted to try in there, because I mean, if they had a lake in there, they obviously was, you know, boating and swimming and stuff, and that's why they dammed up the creek. So we'll definitely be checking that too. But like I said, this place has obviously been detected, and what I'm doing is I'm just finding the stuff they missed. And that could happen from a lot of different reasons. There could have been heavy brush in an area, then we got a freeze and it died off, and that's why I can get in there, or maybe a tree or anything. But we have not yet we haven't found a spot that was saturated. I mean, up there in the main part where I found that gold coin, that's basically the hottest spot we had, and that's not saturated to me. I mean, whoever came in here in the beginning, I don't know what year, I think it might have been back in the 70s, but like I said, I'm not positive, but I think it'd been metal detected just a long time ago. But there could be people here that are coming here now metal detecting. I just don't see them. And I see people, there's like trails around the outside of this place, and I've seen people, but I've never seen anybody in here where I'm at. And now that it's fall, they can see me. But I just want to let you guys know, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. And my birthday's next Friday, so I'm just gonna, you know, take the next weekend off. So the following weekend we'll be back in here. So there'll be a video up in a couple weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.